All right, welcome everybody. Happy Monday night, Labor Day. Thank you so much for popping in and joining us tonight. I'm super excited to really kick off this month with kind of a bang. I really am very excited. I know Stacy and I have been talking a lot about what we think is coming, and we really have no clue, but what I can tell you guys is that they have a lot up their sleeve this month and for the rest of the year, really, and they never disappoint. I know this for a fact because Drew was talking to Amber Mainquist, and there's some big exciting things coming. And so what I wanted to do is really just back this up and kick off the month with simple duplicatable things that we can do on a regular basis, and kind of breaking down the 5 4 3 2 1 that we have talked about before. And I know many of you have heard of this before, and I also know probably many of you that are watching the recording are probably like, all right, I'm finally ready to listen, because I think many of us have heard the 5 4 3 2 1, but we really don't know what we're doing with it. And we have been doing a 200K challenge with so many amazing people from our team right here in Thrive Life as well. I have the absolute honor of leading a whole nother team that is not connected to us whatsoever with this. And we've just really been going through a lot of different to-dos. And so Heidi, are you on with us right now? I wanted to bring you on because structuring our day and really getting things off to an incredible start is one of the most important things that we can do. And yep, Heidi, you're here. That's fantastic. So basically every single day, hi, beautiful. I know that you are with your family right now, and you're so gracious to take time to spend with us. And you guys, you know, Heidi is someone that has been so incredibly consistent, has been such a soldier, and you're really seeing that daily action pay off. And so when we talk about the 5 4 3 2 1 and being intentional with your business, Heidi was one of the first ones that I thought of, and I was like, I'd love for you to share. So Heidi, what does that mean to you? Being intentional, you know, you're working full time right now. You're not on the major time zone. You're in Colorado, so you're on a different time zone, and you never let that stand in your way. So tell us what that looks like for you and what you do on a regular basis to keep that momentum going.
Okay, so basically my morning routine, I guess you would call it, started a while back. Amanda Arnett was doing a 6 a.m. Eastern time power hour, and that was 4 o'clock in the morning for me. But in order for me to get my stuff done before I went to work, it was something that I committed to doing. Granted, I don't stay up as late as I would if I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But now Stacy and I meet every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. my time, which works out even better. I can sleep a little bit longer, but you know, we just get together on a power hour, we meet on Zoom, and do our work. We don't, you know, we say good morning, and if we have questions or anything, we chat about it. But basically for me, that means getting my 5 4 3 2 1 started, if not done. In that hour, I will go into Facebook and do my birthdays. That's what I start with. And then, you know, follow up on maybe people that have commented on my posts, making my 2 social media posts, 2 to 3. And those seem pretty easy for me to do because, you know, I like to post pictures of my kids, and I like to post pictures of me using the products and stuff like that. So that seems to be pretty easy for me. So basically, you know, that's what I do every day. Even on the weekend when I don't maybe do the power hour in the mornings, I'm still making sure that I'm doing those income producing activities, following up with people, you know, posting in my stories and just being present. And so I've been a promoter for about 10 months almost. And it's not by any means going fast, but I'm feeling more comfortable with what I'm doing and talking to people. And I'm starting to have people message me saying, you know, can I have some more information about Thrive? I was looking into it and I've seen your Facebook posts and, you know, I thought I would ask you. So just being consistent and letting people see you and not like fall off for a few days or a week or two, just them knowing that I'm there and that I'm using the products and that I love the products, and just, you know, showing my family life and everything that I'm able to do. People see that and they notice that. So that's one of the big things that I've noticed as far as being consistent every day.
That's huge. And I couldn't agree more, because you started doing this with Amanda probably about 6 months ago, and then it transitioned over to you and Stacy kind of creating your own Power Hour, you know, having that accountability partner. And that's one thing that I really want to talk about and touch on too. And I know Stacy's on as well, and I don't want to speak for either of you.
Definitely.
However, having someone in your corner that is not directly in your business that you can talk to and is huge. And let me clarify, not somebody you can bitch to or complain to, or why is the sky falling, or why aren't things moving, or why doesn't this that is not what that person is for. But to have somebody that you can lean on and say, oh my gosh, okay, so what ideas do you have today?
Right.
What are you doing today to grow your business? You know, what can we do differently? And just having someone that is literally not attached to your business at all is so incredible. And I just love that you and Stacy have kind of gravitated and found that friendship. So can you share a little bit about, you know, having that accountability partner, what that's done for you?
Yeah, it's been amazing actually, because if it was just me, I don't know that I wouldn't have any accountability to anyone. So I could just show up if I want. I don't have to show up and nobody would even know. But it's nice having Stacy there, who has a lot more experience, a lot more knowledge, and, you know, we can bounce ideas off of each other. You know, and just, I can ask her questions, you know, and she will help me. And it's just nice knowing that there is someone else there at the same time as me in case I do have questions, and knowing that we're each going to show up and be there for each other.
Oh, I love that. And it's so important to have that person, you guys. I have a sideline, good friend, Heather, that is not in anywhere organization, up or down, and we do things together all the time. And I feel like it's like that sister relationship that you have. And you guys, if you don't have an accountability partner or buddy, you know, it can be somebody within your organization. But sometimes it's really helpful when it's not, because then they're not either, you're not judging each other, you're not looking at each other, there's no compare-itis, you know, you're just kind of on an even playing field, and it's really just more of a friendship. So I would encourage you guys to find somebody that you can kind of team up with, and that really motivates you and inspires you in this business. And, you know, you are who you surround yourself with. They say you are, you know, the income, the sum of the 6 people that you surround yourself with the most. So that could not be more true. And you want to be around those people that inspire you and want to make yourself grow and do better. And I see that in both of you. I think you guys do that for each other. And so I think that's really, really important. And so one thing that I really want to touch on is, you know, so many people tell us all the time, I can't work this business like you guys do. I have a full-time job. I have kids, this and that. And I feel like so many times we wear busy like a badge of honor. And that's not the case. Every single one of us are busy, and it shouldn't be a badge of honor to constantly be saying that we're busy, okay? Because we all are. Working this business in the nooks and crannies of your day, and sometimes the busier the person, the more successful you are, because you're better at time management. So if you literally have 30 minutes every single day, and maybe that's 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening when you're in the carpool line picking up your kids, and that's the time you work your business. This is the time that you pull out your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because be honest with yourself. How many times have you been in that carpool line, or maybe it's first thing in the morning and you're sitting there going, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I was so consistent. I was so good. I took my foot off the pedal. I don't even know what to start doing. And I think we all, I mean, I'm just being honest. I've been in that spot before. We can all be honest and say, what the heck we don't even know where to turn. And this is those times that you want to pull out that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I would encourage you guys to print this off and have this monthly. This could be your September 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You all can print off, whichever one is your favorite. Maybe you like this one best. It's oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry. It's the white one. Print that off, and this could be, your September 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, week by week or whatever, and you have 4 of them stapled together. You guys, that's how I fill out my calendar. That's who I know who's going to be my 4 follow-ups. That's how you start to have that ball rolling, because so many times we just don't know what to do. So, Heidi, is that something that you kind of adopted so that you know who you're talking to and using that little bit of time that you have in the morning?
Yeah, that's definitely. I keep track. I have it in my notebook. I also have the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 printed out. And go by that. I've had to kind of switch my schedule a little bit because I started a new job. So I now use my lunchtime too, half of it. I can come home now and have lunch with my daughter who comes home for lunch. But, like you said, it's just like squeezing it in and keeping track of who I've talked to, who I need to follow up with. That's been really important, just to stay organized.
I love that. I think that's so important too, because it gives you a list. And you guys, everybody's organization looks different. For me, I use a clipboard through the week, and then I transfer those names from that clipboard and from my calendar into like a 5-star notebook. Some people are an Excel spreadsheet kind of person. You just have to have something in place that is going to allow you to follow up, because these are those names, and those are who we're going to be trickling on, over and over and over again. And it is going to be imperative right now, especially because we noticed, Stacy had shared in a chat about the $25 in free credits, and sure enough, those were showing up. There was no email that was sent out. They haven't taken those away. And so sometimes there's things that they're doing to help us out, and we can, send that follow-up, say, hey, I know you wanted that charcoal mask that we had. Guess what? You can get it for $25 off right now. This is crazy. You better hurry up and order it. Right? Just having these people in your pocket that you can follow up with. And it doesn't even hurt to have a separate list of different products to say, this person was interested in Balance the last time I did some sort of poll or a Facebook post about it or a live video about it. Having a separate list, you could have the same name in 3 or 4 different spots, but if something that they resonated with, then if we're running something like a $25 off a new account or somebody, one thing we've been working really hard with our 200K swap groups is helping our customers thrive for free. Well, if those accounts are getting loaded with $25 in free product credit right now, who cares if they're getting $50 off their order next month if they have 2 people ordering Rest or whatever it is, right? And so these are things that we want to make sure that we are using tools in our toolbox as arsenal. And just a couple of things that I want to touch on, you guys, and I know many of you have heard me talk about this before, but when I'm starting my day, the first thing that I do when it is work time, it's go time, is, you know, my personal power hour that I have with myself is I'm going through birthdays. When you get on your notifications in the morning, one of the first things that pops up in the newsfeed is your memories. The second thing in your notifications is birthdays. And so it's really, really important that you are starting your days off getting in inboxes, wishing people a happy birthday, but making sure before you do that, you're liking and commenting on their page so that you know what's relevant in their life. And you take it one step further. I mean, we've all been guilty of the happy birthday and you just leave it and then you like when they say thank you. Take it a step further. Happy birthday, Heidi. I see you and your daughter get to have lunch. I seen that picture from last Friday that looked like so much fun. I so wish I was able to come home and have lunch with my daughter on lunch or during the day. I hope you have a freaking fantastic birthday. Happy Monday. Like, that is so much more personal and thoughtful than just saying happy birthday. I'm guilty, you guys. So take it one step further. Go to your Facebook memories. See who you've lost connection with. Go back. And the best thing that I like to do is going through those people that maybe I've tagged in posts or tagged me in posts and going to Messenger and seeing when the last time I had a conversation with them. Scrolling down, once I get done with that, I go down to the bottom of that and then I look at who my friends' anniversaries are. Who have I connected with? Who have I had a conversation with? Who have I not talked to in 4 years? And I don't even know who in the heck they are. And so I'm going to break the ice and have that conversation and introduce myself and say hi and just totally go for it, because what is the worst that's going to happen? The worst thing that's going to happen is somebody else is going to talk to them about Thrive, our 3 steps, system, or our skincare or something else that's coming out. And I've been friends with them for 4 years and I was afraid of what they were going to think of me. That's silly, right? Like, we have to swallow our ego and pride sometimes and say, just freaking go for it and start that conversation. Again, going to their page, liking and commenting, finding a common ground of interest and having that conversation. And so you guys hear me talk about this all the time, but I promise you that is where my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 comes from. And that gives me enough people to talk to every single week to continue growing my list. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for us before we hop off? I want to keep these super short and sweet. Heidi, first of all, do you have any closing notes for us?
No, but if you're not doing the 200K swap and it comes up again, make sure you do it. It's been awesome. For one, just to have that consistent data, that's been great. And, and I know that what we're doing now will help in the months to come. So just basically, even if it's just a little bit that you can do every day, do it. Just do something every day so that you stay seen. And yeah, that's it.
I love that. Thank you so much, Heidi, for being on. Does anybody have any questions for Heidi or myself before we hop off here? We've got several of us on tonight. I'm so excited. No? Okay. Well, I just want to leave you guys. I'm going to take a quick picture. So everybody that's on, smile. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a picture. You guys are so cute. I just want to leave you guys with just a little bit of Motivation Monday for you guys. Whether you think you can or can't, you're absolutely right. And we've heard this a million freaking times, but what you are telling yourself and saying to yourself every single day, you're right. But I want you guys to start telling yourselves, I can freaking do this. I am a recruiting machine. People want to join my team. People are having the best, most amazing results from products that are changing my life. Switching your mindset and having the confidence to continue to put one foot in front of the other, surrounding yourself on a regular basis with like-minded people, and putting a real, true, consistent effort for going forward is going to change everything for you and your business. Throw away the excuses. No excuses September, and let's freaking do this, because so many of us have so much greatness that's not even tapped into yet. And it's because we're worried about what other people think. We're worried about what Uncle Sam's going to think, or our neighbor Joe, or even our spouses are going to, come in and be like, I don't know what the hell you're doing and why you're always on your phone and why are you always on these weird meetings with these people's faces. Guess what? I promise you it will pay off and things will start to click in place for you. But until then, continue to put one foot in front of the other. And I just want to say thank you so much for you guys being on. And we do have a schedule up in our team page as far as what's taking place this week. Tomorrow we're going to have a Transformation Tuesday. I know Stacy's been stellar with these Transformation Tuesdays, and so we might maybe bounce back and forth. If she's busy, maybe I'll do a couple and we'll have some from the teams as well. And then a Thursday night live event that we will focus on stories, but then we're going to really hit on the business as well. So we are going to do that all month long, and if anybody wants to help out with that, let us know. We'd be happy to have you. All right, happy Monday, guys, and those of you getting kids to school tomorrow, good luck. Bye, guys. Have a good night.